So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And Butker able to put this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
It's our time. Check.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. A shotgun give to Fournette. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Frank Clark getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. You ain't attack. You ain't doing.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for KC. 45 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. A 1-yard run on first down, another yard that gets them into the end zone on second down. Maybe not much for the yards per carry average, but hey, 6 points.
Yeah, bottom line is it doesn't matter there. You've got to find a way to wedge it into the end zone. Yards per carry, that's out the window. How do you score? And on the second down, they had something going. They got a yard before. They thought they could do it again, and they got it done.
The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Shark's got it left side. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
They'll set up to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Frank Clark, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here's Logan Cook now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 21-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air. And then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 26-yard line.
180.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
check. 59. 59. 59.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Let's go, boys. Go.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Out left side here to Bryant. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Mahomes now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Check. Right, 64, weak.
Now it's Mahomes again. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Sammy Watkins the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Yo.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Mecole Hardman the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball. Check.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2000. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Go, go, go.
50. Down to lose one. Patch it.
Under.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
Watch QB draw.
Bravo.
Foles. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be a second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, Mike's 50.
Now Foles. Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Jones in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. Here's Foles. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Watch the slant. Watch the safety creep.
Hey, Silver.
A handoff to Fournette. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
He's scared. He's coming.
A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead now down to 20.
Next to score, Chiefs 27, Jaguars 7.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now this time he'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Calais Campbell. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
It's 2nd down.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Mahomes to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. The point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Go with 5-3. Go with 5-3.
Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw right side of the tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Hey, goal. Down goal. Down goal.
Check.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
On the ball.
On the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
What we got? What we got?
50. Mike 50. Mike 50. Watch the slant. Hey, 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 hey. 50. 50 to Mike. 50.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Go. 44, Mike, 44.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
44 is the Mike, 44 is Mike. Check.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. I got you, Pop. 44, Mike, 44. Here we go.
They'll set up a throw. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mike 50. That's the pass.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead now down to 20. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Kill.
This is Mostert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeout in order to get the ball back and try and...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Extra point safely through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Set. Waiting.
50. Hey, defense.
13. Hey. High 7.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Frank Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
12. Hey, silent one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, brings up second down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Frank Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. To try again after the sack. Foles. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They'll look to throw here. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, Haywood. Yes. We own this. Curl.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I got one.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Third and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. That is caught at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings.
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Hey, watch the screen.
Kill.
Watch the screen.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a desperate. He's got a man. Complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Tiger.
Mike's 50. You're trash. Go.
Let's go, Mike 50.
Foles. He's going to let it fly. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
They're scared.
Hey, someone.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Chiefs, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week.